What up, everybody? We're just going to take a brief look at our war with Gold Squadron. This is where we were when I got into the game. Let's see if we can help out. Went ahead on and loaded up Nowhere. We're going against Darkhold. It's a punch up. I know that it works in the end game. Let's see how it goes here. Okay, we're loading in. Not 100% sure what the tactics are. We're going to go ahead and ability block. Is that ability block or it's a stun and disrupt? It's a stun and disrupt. We're going to drop that on Wong, and it puts trauma on them so he can't get rid of it. Anytime now. Here we go. All right, so we got that move in. Thor's doing his thing, coming along. All right. So Thor took 3 whacks there, and Wong didn't, his health, I don't think I moved a bubble on his health. All right, so these are all gear tier 14 and 15s. They're not insane. We got Nova's ultimate in, so we got our battlefield effect up. So we're going to start going in on Morgan Le Fay, see if we can get her off the board. Cosmo does the heal and would remove the positive effects. Their positive effects won't go away because they have the safeguard. We went on that side just so we wouldn't keep hitting Wong. So we went back to the side to hit Wong to just remove speed bar from him. Star-Lord, he has blind here, so if I use the blind, the hope is obviously that the hits won't land. So we got blind on Morgan, we got blind on Strange. Morgan uses her ultimate. Gives everybody immunity, so this isn't going the way we wanted. Wong is taking some damage now. He's definitely sustaining hits. He's in stealth. But I was hoping to be able to chew through these individuals. So this is one of the difficulties of the early game, right? I don't have the T4s on any of these characters. You say, well, yeah, that's done. Well, it's the early game, right? T4s are a lot more scarce, right? I can't really hand them out to war teams. I need to put them on my raid teams and my arena teams to make sure they're strong. All right, we got Korg back in the game. And there's damage being done. I mean, there's damage being done here. It's just really not going right. I'm not really taking control. Strange does his ultimate. We survive it. So, I mean, we're still doing okay. But their health isn't really going down, right? I'm starting to chunk their health out piece at a time. But they're able to heal. They got the barriers. Korg is back. And we just don't have, right? I just don't have enough at this point. It's a punch up. It's possible I'm playing it wrong. I'm definitely open to suggestions. Definitely open to suggestions. Because I know at the end game, on my main account, I can shred Darkhold with the Nowhere team. So, yeah, maybe I need to be more technical, or it just might be a matter that I need more power. They just may not be strong enough, especially without the T4s. And my opponent may have tier 4 abilities on their team. So it is what it is. We're going to keep going. Obviously, I'm not going to win, so we'll shut it down here and go to the next match. All right, match number 2. We're going with Masters of Evil into X Factor. So we got a new team versus an old team. The advantage should be in my favor, and they have exhausted. I didn't notice that. Okay, so they have the exhausted symbol on top of their head, so this really should be, this should just be easy town. As you can see, one hit from Kang there, and all those individuals are almost toast. So not really a true test, because they got the exhausted, but, you know, it lets you know how those things are going. So hey, really quick point, really teaching point while we're here. If you're going to lose a match, like I was losing with the last match, right? Don't quit the match. Do not combat cancel. Do not quit the match. Take the loss, because the exhausted, right? They get stacks of exhausted, which removes 20% of their stats, and that can stack up to 3 times. So eventually you'll chew through them. You'll chew through the team. So unless you really, really, really need the team, don't combat cancel. Just take the loss. We got New Warriors Eternals into Wakanda. It's a little punch down, but Wakanda is a war team. So, right, I was trying to make sure we got the W, right? You go for the wins. There's an event going on where you got points right now for getting hits, or excuse me, getting war credits. So we want to make sure we get the wins. We're not setting ourselves up for success right now. Wakanda's starting to spin up. They're starting to get their juices going. I could be in trouble. So we get the flippity flop here because they don't have safeguard from Icarus. Boom. Nobody falls, but everybody's hurt. I get another move. Cersei removes a couple people from the board, and just like that, match is back in my favor. That's a W. Get out of there. Okay, we got that one done too. Looking good. Rebirth into symbiotes. Looks to be a minor punch down, except for symbiote Spider-Man there. I don't know if you saw him. He's gear tier 16. All right, everybody's loading in. My target initially, I want that symbiote Spider-Man to be gone, but I also want to get rid of the anti-venom, because anti-venom can revive fallen symbiotes, so we don't want that to happen. If I knock him down, I want him to stay down. We have an ability block. We'll take that. Look at that, two people ability block. He cleared it. He cleared it, but still, 2 ability blocks, right? So people say that U.S. Agent is trash. He's not that bad, man. I mean, I get it. One of his moves doesn't do anything outside of raids, but ability blocking 2 people ain't exactly trash, you know? All right, anti-venom is down, especially in the early game. Late game, I get what you're saying. You can maybe put him in for a different person, but in the early game, might as well take it. 2 symbiotes down. And now we're just chipping away at the other 2 with Scream and Carnage because they're weak. Hit the ultimate here. Carnage is gone. Nope, he's still there. All right, Carnage is still there. So go ahead and knock him out. Big hit, so we'll just put that on Symbiote Spider-Man. He's out of there. I thought he would be juicier than that. He was not. Okay, it's another one in the books. All right, Secret Defenders, Kestrel, Shang-Chi. I got my Bifrost Tangled Hybrid. It's a punch up. Let's see if we can do it. All right, we're loading in once again. We'll go around the world with 2099. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to stun, I think. Looks like we're going at Kestrel. Stun Kestrel. Not sure if that's the right move. Hoping so. Kestrel's gone. All right, so their offensive capability is pretty much out of there. Big Sean is not to be trifled with. Mr. Shang-Chi down there. Ability blocked Cap Sam, so he doesn't taunt. Still unsure of the new Bifrost character's moves, so we got Loki Teen here. We're going to get some regen up, I believe, if we drop this. All right, couple regens. That's what he does. We got one more charge left. Okay, we stunned Sharon because we didn't want her to stun us. Not sure if that was the right move or not, but that's what we did. We're going to go in around the world, as we say. Jumping Spider on Big Sean. If we can get, let's see. Yep, we'll get another hit. Sylvie's up. Not Sylvie, excuse me, Val. Big hit. So now this is pretty much over, right? This is pretty much over. Their offensive capability is gone. They can't really hurt me. They have control left and a tank left. So, I mean, there is always a danger of timing out if you don't have enough firepower yourself. But I think we're going to be fine. So, do we overdo it? Should we have did something else? Again, it's a punch up, so you're trying to make sure you get the win. Mobile Gamer, Mr. Boomer always says overkill is underrated, and what he means by that is better to get the win, right? It's better to make sure that you get the win than to try to sneak out 2 closer wins, if that makes sense, and end up losing something. It's better to just drop the hammer to make sure you get the win and try to finesse it. Then maybe you lose one, because then you're going to have to attack yet again. So this one's in the bag. I still have all my members. They have a healer and a tank left. So right now it's just an endurance match. Well, we'll fast forward here, see how it comes out. All right, we skipped ahead just a little bit here, and we're going to go with Marie with that basic on Weaver. Look at that. Look at that, man. Just gone. Her health is just gone. So don't underestimate that basic attack on Weaver. That's why we wanted to pick it back up right here. Obviously, this one's in the bag. We're going to get the dub. But that basic attack on Weaver, it's wonderful, man. Wonderful. Invaders into this hybrid team. Big punch up. Big punch up. A little more than 400k. So let's see if we're able to pull this off. We got Evil Strange. We got Scarlet Witch. Madeline Pryor, which can be tough on war defense. She's got 2 moves and they hit hard. So what we're trying to do here is get Strife under control. So we slowed him. I was trying to stun him, because that's what the minions are supposed to do when they're slow. You hit them with the shoulder charge, they get stunned, but he's not taking a stun. And so I guess in hindsight, I could have did something different. I could have started working on some of the other characters, but you know, if we get stuck behind a taunt, then you can't. We got Union Jack. He has multiple hit move here. He's still standing. Strife is still standing. And look at that big damage on my Union Jack. Big damage from Evil Strange. Strife is down. We stunned, what's her name? The Goblin Queen. The clone of Jean. Can't remember her name. All right, but I'm taking big hits here. Madeline Pryor. So now I'm debating between, do I bring out more minions or do I spread the positive effects? We went for the more minions to make it so I have more people, hopefully, to do something with. And we're starting to go after Heartless Strange. I'm worried about him doing his ultimate. So it's a good hit there. He's really strong, man. Green lights are up. So I'm in a pickle, right? Scarlet Witch, trying to slow her down. She's getting ready to go. Look at that. Defense up, heals, spreads good health around the board. Madeline goes. So they have green lights. They got a bunch of health. We got a bunch of red lights and we don't have health. So just like that, things change. So I guess in hindsight, right, looking back, I should have used a little bit more crowd control. Didn't have a ton of opportunities for it. But when I did, I should have used it. Strange uses his ultimate. That's almost the end of my squad right there. So I'm going to lose. It appears that I'm going to lose. So we removed one character, right? We moved Strife. So I'm thinking in my mind, if I can get through another character, I don't know if I have a team strong enough to go to come back in here, but maybe somebody else can, right? We talked about earlier, don't combat cancel, right? Let somebody else come in. The team will be exhausted. They'll be 20% weaker. If you lose again, there'll be an additional, that's 40% weaker. And I think it happens up to 3 times. The team can be weakened by 60%. So if you have a team that you just got to get through, you can probably do it. All right, he's in stealth. I didn't know, right? I'm learning stuff. As a Darkhold member, I didn't think he went in stealth without, what's her name? Agatha. But again, I don't always got my kits correct. All right, now while I'm watching this back right now, that was a mistake. I should have went and knocked out Madeline Pryor right there. I'm going back to her now, but that was an opportunity probably to remove her from the board since I'm going to lose anyway. I'm thinking if we can perhaps, if I go into stealth, can I keep Fury alive for one more round? So that's that. So we lost. I should have got somebody else off the board though. So we got Bionic Avengers into Wolverine and friends. So look at the power in that Wolverine. It's a punch down, but that Wolverine he's got a lot of juice. All right. We're loading in. Let's see what we can do here. We'll start out with the Gambit because he's weak and we can stop the pings. So one of the members is already gone. Deathlock already knocked somebody out. Wolverine's health is half empty. Storm is gone. Gambit is gone. Flyby. Yeah, guys, this is it. Bionic Avengers. And another one. Secret Avengers Kestrel with Gambit punching up into Hero Asgard. Let's see, man. Let's see how this goes. Loading in. All right, Kestrel takes care of the Greg. I believe I want to go after the Thor, correct? Because he's just going to keep bringing the hammer. If we don't. Great hit from Hela, and my team is gone. Just like that, it's over. Right? She's still a good character, y'all. She's still good. And she reminded me that I'm punching up. Can't be coming in here with that weakness. Oh well. Death Seed punching up into old school Guardians. Should work out fine. Let's check it out. All right. Loading in. What do we got? Magneto's turn. He's got to pull them all that way, which he does. Drax is in the middle. We survived that. We're a little worried about Gamora. We take the middle ability there, I believe. That removes the negative effects. I don't know why I'm debating that. There we go. It removes the negative effects from my team. People start hitting. They all got blind. We're doing good. We'll go there. It's the ability block. It doesn't matter that it has to go on Drax, but the main point is to get those counters up. And now I can use the special from Nemesis. But that reflection, now everybody gets the positive effects that Archangel had. Right, so that's the order of operations there. Who's left? Gamora. Boom. Big hit on. Well, now she's gone. Just Groot left. So yeah, man, new team versus one of the original teams in the game. Should be a no-brainer. Do it. Okay, we got a makeshift Gamma with Thor, Zemo, Mr. Negative going back in against the Hero Asgard team. Plus Hela. This is necessary. We got to get through this room. They're the last. There's like one or two teams left in this room. We can't progress anymore until we punch them out. So we got to. All right. So again, this is why you don't combat cancel. The exhausted is on those guys. Right? Because if you combat cancel, then it's just wasted attack, wasted attack, wasted attack. You might never punch through. And again, in a situation like this, like we can't make any more progress. The rest of the teams in the other rooms right now are enormous compared to the teams that most of us have. So we either punch through this or we're done, right? So you got to do it. We're going to go with the ability block on the Mighty Thor. She hits Hemsworth Thor. He's gone. All right. So things are going okay. We need to get a hold of the real Loki who's stealthed down in front of us there. Because every one of these individuals we knock out is just going to turn into a Greg and rewind our turn meter. Maybe we can get the Red Hulk to go. I'm not sure. There he is. He's ready. He's ready to drop the bomb. But you see there, we knocked out another Greg and we lost a little bit of turn meter. I think I'm going to go right there. Go for the mirror image on a Loki. It will also hit the real Loki. Didn't do much damage. But Red Hulk gets to go. He's only gear tier 14. He needs a lot more muscles. We'll be pumping him up soon. Okay, so they got their health back. Hela is taking hits. She must have disruptor or she should be in stealth right now. Try the ability block the Loki. We're gonna go over here, hit the Hela. She's out of there. It looks good. We're gonna, all right, there we go. That's why you don't combat cancel, man. Cleanup squad made it happen. Beautiful. I got Wakanda and Infinity Watch girls punching up into, I don't know, another hybrid. You know, I'm starting to reach the limit of my roster. These are the last good war characters that I have, I think. So we're worried about Madeline as always. I mean, there's a lot of damage standing here on the board right now on the opposing team. Bashenga steals some positive effects. Maybe I should have made sure to eliminate the Nakia. I was trying to see if we could stop Lady Sif from taunting. The pings. Got her. Okay, so Nakia's gone. The opposing Nakia. Jean Grey's put everybody into stealth. Maddie goes. We're starting to hurt a little bit here. We're hurting. It's 4-on-4, but we're clearly taking the brunt of the damage at the moment. I think we can go around the horn even in stealth with Nakia, correct? Yep. So she'll do her thing. We're back to Bashenga. Don't know why we did. Oh, to stop her from changing her to. I don't know why we did that. I think it was to try to stop her from taking a move and changing into the Dark Phoenix right there. We can't stop her from changing, but I think we were hoping that she wouldn't do it right there. So now my intent is just to force it, right? Because when the next team comes in, Jean Grey will be gone, right? Dark Phoenix is a summon, so it'll be just those three other characters that are left. Sif, Maddie, and Magic. That's why we went and did that. So yeah, this is a loss. So this is it. This was the last team that I had. Let's see how the war turned out. And we did not win. We did not win. So the Gold Squadron, they beat us. Overall, we're 36-31. Legends of No Cap, we're doing good. We're winning more than we lose. Props to TG for getting the MVP. You win some, you lose some, man. But hey, man, everybody's putting in time. Everybody's putting in work. War, you can't get them all. We'll see what happens next week, man. We'll see what happens next week. We'll see what opponent we can show off. Hopefully you're taking care of yourself. Y'all, it is hot out there, man. It is hot. So, yeah, hang out with me. Like and subscribe in the air conditioning if you got it. Make sure you stay hydrated and make sure you check on your elderly and other sensitive individuals in this heat wave. Make sure they're okay. Peace.